I'm representing Lake Travis, and out here in Austin, football is more than a game. It's a religion. I'm trying to be the next iconic whiteout at Ohio State. I want to put my name alongside the legends. And being one of the highest rated receivers ever to commit here, it's within my reach.
When you watch you play, it looks like at times you're floating.
At the end of the day, the name of the game for receivers is catching the ball. I think I do a good job of making the 50-50 ball come in my favor a little more often.
Floats out with deep on the left side into the end zone. Wilson, he's got it for a touchdown.
You can be as open as possible, but if you can't make the play, it's no good. And you can be covered, not be able to get open, but if you make the play, you're special. And I feel like I have a good package, and I feel like I can get open on anyone.
But I love the idea of Garrett Wilson in New Orleans. He is electric, and he reminds me in terms of athleticism and playmaking ability of Odell Beckham at his best.
And we are now happy to have Garrett Wilson joining us here on CBS Sports HQ as part of the Geico 15. Garrett, we're a week away from the draft. All you can do is wait at this point. So how are you feeling, and what are you doing to keep yourself busy?
Yeah, I mean, just kind of working out. Like you said, it's kind of out of my control at this point. So all I can do is make sure that I'm staying in shape, keeping my mind on the right things. Talking to my family, they give me a lot of support throughout this process, and just doing things like that to keep my mind off of it.
One of the scouting reports I read on you said this: defenders better get hands on him quickly because he has the short area explosion to create separation in tight spaces, a rare understanding of route leverage for his age. How do you classify the game that you play?
Yeah, I mean, I think, when you watch me play, I feel like you can tell I love the game. I feel like you can tell I spend a lot of time watching. Whether it's taking things from, my peers and, my teammates, or, watching players like Cooper Kupp who are doing it on the next level, and trying to add and, take things from their game that they do well and, just add it to my game, like I said. So that's the best way I can describe my game.
Before we brought you on, we had a nice little SOT package that we had on you and your college years, and our draft analyst, Ryan Wilson, compared you to Odell Beckham Jr. How do you feel about that comparison?
No, that's obviously very high praise. So Odell's one of those players that growing up, was a great player to watch, and obviously had a great, season this past season, finished it off really strong. And that's just a blessing to be compared to him. So that's a great player.
In his latest mock draft, Ryan has you going 8th overall to the Atlanta Falcons. The last time Ohio State had a wide receiver drafted in the first round was 15 years ago, so you're going to be able to make some history. How did Ohio State and head coach Ryan Day prepare you for where you are today?
Yeah, I mean, it started as soon as I walked in the door. There was definitely a couple bumps in the road when I first got to Ohio State as far as learning curve. But, no one gave up on me. Matter of fact, they saw something in me and tried to bring it out of me. So, there's a lot of long talks, a lot of hard days that, maybe we didn't see eye to eye, but, in the end, we came together for the same cause. And, it was a great thing. And I'm really thankful for having people like Coach Day, Coach Nick, Coach Hardline in my life, and, were able to push me through to get me to this point where I am right now.
And it certainly all turned out the right way. Number one wide receiver in the class by a lot of NFL draft analysts. Okay, you had 70 receptions, over 1,000 yards in 2021. Do you see yourself as a slot receiver, an inside guy? Where do you see yourself positioned at the next level?
I see myself being able to play inside and out. I feel like if you want to be as good as you can be, you don't want to limit yourself to one position. So being able to be versatile, go inside and out, just make sure it's up to match up defenses, and that's what I want to be able to do at the next level. So
we're taking a look at some of your film there in terms of where you've been lining up. 70 receptions, a 4th in the Big Ten, over 1,000 receiving yards, as we said, 1,058, 4th in the Big Ten, and 12 receiving touchdowns, tied for 2nd. Okay, let's do some little pie in the sky stuff here. Past or present, forget about where you could be drafted, who you could be playing with. I'm just talking about past or present. What quarterback would you absolutely love to catch a touchdown pass from?
Tom Brady's probably the all-time GOAT. And not probably, he definitely is. He's got the accolades to go with it. I have to say Tom Brady. That's someone that I mean, he's been playing since I can remember. So, Tom Brady.
Tom Brady it is. All right, before we let you go, Garrett, you'll be in Vegas attending the draft in person this year. So what, or I guess who, as in what designer, will you be wearing?
I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that low until draft night. You know, I want it to be special. It's something that's been in the works for about 2-3 months at this point. So I wanted to get this right. You know, when it comes to draft day outfit, I've been working with Ian Pierno, so I'm feeling good about what we're going to be able to, you know, put out there when it comes next Thursday.
You know, Garrett, I was hoping that we could maybe sneak it out of you, but well played there, sir. Well played. Let me ask you this. Should Commissioner Goodell be preparing for a hug or a handshake?
As of right now, it's a handshake, but, you know, sometimes the emotions get the best of the guys up there. I've seen it happen too many times. So I'm an emotional person. You know, I'm very passionate about football, and this is one of my dreams, you know, so I can't say I know how I'm going to react when I hear my name called.
Well, at least we got a little bit of that out of you, at least a little bit. All right, this segment is called the Geico 15, and to close it out, we always get a 15-second bold statement from our guests. So, Garrett, give us a 15-second bold statement on why you are the best wide receiver in the draft.
You know, I feel like I'm the most versatile receiver in this draft. You know, I feel like I can get open, but also go up and get the 50-50 ball and, you know, make those contested catches. And then as far as making something special out of, you know, maybe something that was a short play, I feel like I can do that as well. So that's why I'm the best receiver in this draft.
Hit the mark perfectly. Garrett, can't thank you enough for hopping on with us here at CBS Sports HQ. All the best as you get ready for an exciting week next week and the next level of competition.
I appreciate that. Thank you for having me.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.